Hi guys, welcome to another audio video elaborating Job 26 of the King James Version Bible. And it reads, But Job answered and said, How hast thou helped him that is without power? How savest thou the arm that hath no strength? How hast thou counselled him that hath no wisdom? And how hast thou plentifully declared the thing as it is? To whom hast thou uttered words, and whose spirit came from thee? Dead things are formed from under the waters, and the inhabitants thereof. Hell is naked before him, and destruction hath no covering. He stretcheth out the north over the empty place, and hangeth the earth upon nothing. He bindeth up the waters in his thick clouds, and the cloud is not rent under them. He holdeth back the face of his throne, and spreadeth his cloud upon it. He hath compassed the waters with bounds, until the day and night come to an end. The pillars of heaven tremble and are astonished at his reproof. He divideth the sea with his power, and by his understanding he smiteth through the proud. By his spirit he hath garnished the heavens. His hand hath formed the crooked serpent. Lo, these are parts of his ways, but how little a portion is heard of him. But the thunder of his power, who can understand? Alright, so guys, here we have Job coming with a rebuttal, okay? For Bildad, what Bildad said. So he's saying to Bildad, God did all these things. God did so many great works. He allows the clouds to be filled with water, yet no water falls unless he says it's supposed to fall. Okay? There's nothing that happens without God, but we do not understand his ways, just as we do not understand why it is that the clouds fill with water and they do not actually release until they ought to release as he utters it to be, then it cannot. We do not understand the works of God. And so how is it that you're going to say to me that I cannot be righteous because I'm born of a woman? You know not the ways of God. I know not the ways of God. He was the one that actually formed the devil. He was the one that created the devil. Okay? He was the one who did it. And he created him. And he allows him to be here just the same. He allows the devil to roam. Not because he wants us to fail as human beings. We know not his ways. We don't understand him. We do not understand his ways. We do not understand his power. We do not understand his might. We cannot understand God. We can try, but we cannot understand him. We cannot understand his ways because his ways are not of men. And so, who are you to basically say that I cannot be righteous in the sight of God? You know not what God has in store. You know not the thoughts of God, so you cannot speak on God's behalf. You cannot understand God, so you cannot speak on God's behalf. For me to want to seek an audience with God, to justify myself before God, who are you to say that I don't have that right? It is only for God to say that I do not have that right. So, if he sees it fit to give me an audience, then I will indeed go and I will indeed try to justify myself. Okay? I will ask of him what I want to know, and if he sees it fit, then he shall answer me. Who are you to say that I do not deserve this opportunity? You cannot tell me that because you do not understand the ways of God. Likewise, I don't understand the way of God. No one does. Alright, so basically that's what Job is saying to him here. Okay? Job is calling him out as he tries to basically call out Job. And in this, it also shows that Job actually acknowledges that somewhat it's not Bildad speaking of himself, okay, but actually a spirit that's behind it, okay. All right, guys, so I'm gonna leave you right here. Guys, please remember to continue to walk in your salvation, and if you've not yet gained it, then seek it. There's no better time to begin than the present. Have yourselves a blessed day. Bye.